Hey. Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Outremont. Here we are on episode 2. This, as always, is GokuAsthmatic. And let's see what we have to do now. So when we left off, I was just completing the city of Fillmore. We've got them all ready to go. They're back to being a supportive and thriving community. Now we must move on and liberate the citizens of Bloodpool. And without any further ado, let's dive in. Now, interestingly enough, Bloodpool, we will be fighting in a pool of blood, though the blood is actually more of a fuchsia tinge. It might not actually be the plasma of living people. Well, the game doesn't really specify. Here is a she-troll. It flings rocks. You gotta dodge this boomerang. Didn't quite pull that off, but we'll get some points. Notice we have some macabre decorations. There's a finch, as well as some kind of octopus snail, and another of these boomerang alligators. I'm not sure if it's actually a she-troll, but the other trolls, it does look different than that. It could be a polygendrous troll. I won't make any assessments for it. Don't want my trolls to feel like they have to commit to one decision or the other. Look at I'd like to draw attention to the Danzig skull. A lot of 90s Japanese programmers are very large fans of Danzig's solo output, and interestingly enough, Ronnie James Dio as well. There's actually a game called Holy Diver based off of Ronnie James Dio's song. And here I'm going to charge through even if that guy does hurt me. This time he didn't hurt me. Usually he will, but because that bridge falls apart, you want to crash into whoever's waiting. Now these finches, they don't look that menacing, but clearly they have made their choice to align with the dark arts. It's up to us to respect that decision. Here we have the Mantle Core, one of the trickier bosses to get a hang of his pattern. But I figured out this: if you crouch here, he's gonna jump and he won't actually hit you. But no matter what, I always seem to screw it up, take a bit of damage from him. It's just about figuring out what works, what doesn't. Oh, and you really don't want to get knocked into the hole there, or else you die. But there we go. I've got my crouch method on lock. And then he jumps over here. Dodge him one more. Land on... Oh, bit late. But as you can see, you're wearing down his reserve. That was really close. Let's just be patient here. It's still anyone's match, folks. Oh! And didn't plan this right. I'm gonna have to use all of my cunning if I want to get out of this Manticore fight alive. Oh, come on. Yes! And there you go. That's the kind of action you see on Let's Play Outremont any day. Woo! Heart's racing. So without any ado, now that we got that blood pumping, I'll see you in the God mode. Once again, the bolts of lightning. We spawned 2 new lightning incest beings. Apparently no one from Fillmore wanted to move yet. But our task here will be drying up the marshlands. I've been informed that they can't construct as they seem fit to worship my name, so we'll take out some of the flora and fauna first, and let's get started on bringing the sunshine. Oh, and we have a new beast. Here we have a red dragon, or demon foe. And those guys will actually dry up your crops if you let them. But we actually could use his or her assistance in getting rid of all this pesky rainwater. Let's start building something just so they're not laying about in lumpen splendor. Now we also have trees to lightning bolt, and what we'll want to do is give our citizens a gift of bridges. And I'll take this point to also show you one of our power-ups that we can grant the Child of Arrows after these messages. Now I'm being warned of a young boy. Apparently has a penchant for mischief. I don't really know why my worshippers would see fit to caution a god who can throw arrow bolts at the direction of a flying child and dry up the world, cause earthquakes, to pay such specific attention to their boy. But they have, and I will do what I can to assist. You would notice there were some ponies there. I'm not sure where they went. But just some more fantastic options. Examples, I should say, of the flora and fauna that this mysterious world is rife with. We're gonna clear some lightning so that we can take out this monster dome. And you know what? Yeah, I'll show you a power upgrade, as I was talking about. We're going to imbue the child with these strengthened arrows. Just keep us a little less busy as we carve my will into the virgin countryside. Now, as you can see here, not all is right in Bloodpool. It probably has to do with this mysterious castle. And mysterious castles are nothing that we ourselves cannot handle. I want to thank all the new subscribers to Let's Play Outremont. Oh, that no good dragon. But yes, hundreds signed up last night. I was actually alerted via my Android app, which is called UAlert. If you are a celebrity YouTuber like myself, I strongly suggest you download UAlert. Your phone, when you receive any new subscriber, will emit a high-pitched shrieking noise that lets you appropriately get up and thank your new subscriber with the 3-page email that I send all my subscribers. If you'd like to receive that, as well as the Let's Play Outremont shirt, just go into the area that says subscribe. I don't actually know where it is, how to do it, because I don't follow anyone on YouTube, but it's kind of some nerd shit there. So, but thanks to those who did, and please do subscribe. As you all know, once I get 100 subscribers, then we'll be able to do live streaming events. I don't really know why they're making me get 100 first. I thought when I contacted YouTube about setting up Let's Play Outremont, they'd be more excited to have me here. But you know, there's no special favors, just like in Hollywood. You can't get ahead just because somebody likes you. You gotta put in your work, just like everybody else. Oh, and that owl might successfully, and I stopped him. You gotta keep the red demon, I forget if I mentioned this, away from your crops. Yeah, I did mention it. Rookie mistake. Oh, and they're just having a real heyday over here. Let's stop that, shall we? Now, that'll get at least the owls off our back. These pesky things. Something interesting about the red demon is, if you'll notice, he's not actually coming out of a monster dome. This guy's just got the nerve to be heading out of the woods. So something unscrupulous is occurring in those trees. Some dark ritual. My people have been notably quiet. Oh, it's because they've been working very diligently on a new crop for this, our enlightened legion. We can now eat wheat. I'm assuming before we were consuming a primitive type of maize. Here it looks like cabbages, so I don't know when the wheat will emerge. But let's try changing it and see what happens. Get away from there, you rouge bastard. I'm being a little careless here, letting my child's health fall. Where's my wheat? Oh yeah, I have to take the offering. Give to me. Oh, and we were eating maize. So let's use our maize. I'm not sure if I have to use it on my own crop. Apparently I do. And just like that, we have a delicious new... No, I'm not going to earthquake them. Not yet. We're going to wait for their civilization meter to increase. And, oh, and it's happened. My child is powerless until... Uh-oh. Oh no. The boy has absconded. How will we ever return happiness to my people? Give me some more arrows. I know your child is gone. Oh, and look at that. Here he is. I will take the loaf of bread. This is one of the... It keeps your God mode interesting. You'll receive various little quests while you're doing your overhead work. Bloodpool actually has several. So let's have the child put this boy at ease. Okay. They're always going to have a lot of wheat. Say what you want about Bloodpool, but they're good for the wheat. Oh, and used my bomb accidentally. There we go. Now you take the bread and you put it on. And success. I'm not sure how accurate you have to be with placing the bread on the boy, but now we can see the bread. They do say the olfactory sense of smell is strongest tied with memory. He desired to return home and has an idea what to do about this poisonous water. Turns out he's not actually that young. He's more like 33. but the lightning beings are overly sensitive to that sort of thing. Now with that skull, we'll be able to do a few different deeds here. First off, finish building the town. But I can now vanquish the mysterious beast that was coming out of the trees to be a pain in my ass. Yeah, go ahead, lightning my house. It's not like I need it. Yeah, it's not like you can grow your own weed either. So now we'll dole out our delicious herbs and spices to feed our people, which I assume increases our population. But I'm not 100% sure. This lake bed is almost dry, not entirely. So we're going to continue spreading the power of the sun. If I get a chance here. You know what? I'm sick of this little red man. We're also going to summon the necessary not really sure how that skull does do it, or who my fortune teller is. They've signed on board, and we use the skull. Any area that you can't seal off by traditional convention, traditional means, this skull is going to allow you to bring the spirit to justice. I need the red demon to emerge so I can see where he is hiding. And I missed it. I think it's over here. And once again, our population goes up. Fortunately, we don't have too many huts, so I might not need to earthquake. I'm still gonna earthquake my population just because that's faster than lightning bolting the city. As I explained in the previous video, that is to raise your population so that you can get level updates such as this. Our next level up is going to be 1200, and we're alerted to a new threat. We can save the people of Fillmore. And this darn demon skull. Where is he? I think he's in here. Yes. You cannot hide any further. So let's lightning him. And then he'll show his filthy visage. Or maybe he won't. Oh, there we are. Now see, notice he's located in a spot that I couldn't even get a bridge over to, which proves to be most pesky. But that's the game introducing us to a new concept. That there are beings that exist that you cannot reach and have your people destroyed by conventional means, and also that the beasts can be hidden under landscapes. Ooh, and there's 147 more. Not for long. We're going to say sayonara to these creatures with our magic skull. Oh, and look at that. You're homeless. Yes, I know it's the computer moved me there to properly watch the cinematic. Boy, oh boy. Now we can fish again. We have uncovered a magic troll. And that will once again increase my magical power points. So let's finish drying up our kingdom. We can build it a little bit further. That never hurts. And interesting thing is the next cinematic won't actually occur until we do destroy the final demon lair. So if you were playing yourself and just wanted to make sure you got your guys up to an appropriate level, I would remind you to leave a monster dome, the dragon, or you could do it with the red demon, just because you can't get to him normally, but that might be kind of a hassle because he does take so many arrows to vanquish. I know that the God mode has more of a risk of becoming tedious than the action-filled displays of godly rapture. So I won't be too much longer here. Just gonna dry up this pond, and then we'll progress with our adventure. I wonder what new threat will emerge from the mysterious castle. And if the assistance of soldier and child will be enough to save the people of Bloodpool from a certainly grisly fate. Though the name may have to be transformed to regular pool. It seems as though I can't imagine there was a civilization here prior to our gentrification of the monster neighborhood. I don't mean to incur that word in offensive term. I don't think it does, but I'll review it once I recorded it. If need be, I'll censor it out. But look at that. Our level is skyrocketing. It's time to ford the stream. Oops. You do want to limit how many bridges you make if you're incredibly obsessive compulsive, because each bridge is one reduced house. So if you're trying to do a max population, that's going to interfere there. Our boat is still safely fishing, though once we do seal up this monster dome, all peace in the new settlement of Bloodpool shall erupt. With what? I cannot yet tell you. A mysterious foe who will return. Actually, this level it has some similarities with another great Enix game known as Ogre Battle. That it's one of the more ambitious titles on the schedule for Let's Play Outremont. Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. Much like this game being inspired entirely by Danzig's solo output. That game, actually, the whole series features many references to Queen. March of the Black Queen being a Queen lyric. And other great games on other great systems. There's an N64 version, there's a Game Boy Advance version, and there's a PlayStation version. All of which we do have the technology to do live streaming playthroughs. So do look forward to those in the future. This is taking entirely too long. Did I not instruct correctly that I wish this dragon's lair to be rent from this earth? Quickly now. How many? We might just kill all the dragons. Hopefully not. Hopefully I didn't do some kind of glitch that makes it... There we go. There's an event later on that stops the town from doing any for their building in your civilization's name. If I were them, I personally may not be so rash with such a vengeful deity. Now that we have enough points, I'm going to show you the earthquake feature. Just to bring some, you could consider it harm, but it's actually modernization. If you'll notice those little wooden houses amongst my majestic purple houses, as well as the vulgar huts, this is going to ensure... Oh, and I spoke too soon. We don't have the power points to bring that destruction upon my people just yet. But the earthquake is definitely a cool feature, not unlike SimCity. For those who remember that, when you can destroy your various your citizens' lives. Previous to the Sims game, which specialized in ruining people's lives psychologically. Interesting fact, I never personally played The Sims very much growing up, but a lot of people I talked to did, especially girl gamers. They expressed to me how they used to love playing The Sims. I don't mean it's just girl gamers, but all the stories, the horrifying stories I heard were from those who happen to be girls, putting people you know in the game, or making people date, marry, or locking them in a house and having them starve to death. Sounds just as horrific as anything you might find in your Call of Duty Sarge's Heroes, but I got a little distracted there. Anyhow, there's trouble in my land. A dark being in the castle has ordered my three Denzians to report for sacrifice, and we really don't want to let that happen. The first time I panicked and thought it was a time limit. If they get to the castle, they will be destroyed, but I'm just going to allow this cinematic to play out. I've grown since my last playthrough of this. I have the patience. I don't fear as much for their pixelated lives. Other than that, we shall continue on building, because something else very annoying is going to happen after I do all this work, save my insolent little bloodpoolians. Here the ship draws closer and closer. Who knows what dangers will emerge? Well, let's hurry up and rescue them. Maybe it does destroy them if I wait. Well, we're gonna find out. As we go to the Sky Palace and take on these beasts. And here we are in the dark castle of Bloodpool. There's a troll. Troll number 3. Now we're going to watch out, because as you can see, we had those new gargoyle statues. This part is tricky. Those ledges down below are some one-hit kill spikes. And there are some upgrades, some health points, but really not worth the trouble. With this level, I like to do an in and out policy. Move quickly through the level. Be patient. We have our 3 trapped citizens to think about. And that guy, you don't really have to worry about getting hurt, because he's got a health upgrade right there. More decidedly male trolls are being vanquished. These slimes, more active than some other games' slimes.